video real quick on Deshaun Watson and any other man that can be put in this position, any other successful man. Now, I don't want to come across disrespectful, or I don't want my views to be taken the wrong way. The wrong way. Don't put shit in my mouth. You know, don't try to dig in my brain like you're God and think you know how I feel and this and that, because you don't. You can only know what I'm telling you on this video. Do women get raped? I disconnected for a second. Man, why are you taking so long? And then she gonna act like she gonna turn, and then when I pull out, she gonna go straight. And then look at me. All right, I'm back, I think. I keep cutting out. Now, of course, people are gonna feel offended. I think the problem on the man's side, he's just an idiot. Like, he don't understand. Or some men just do it because they just jealous, because they're not that guy. They're not a guy in the position that a Deshaun Watson is in. So by default, they're just going to be jealous and say this or that. And you don't know the truth, neither do I. I don't know the truth. So I'm not saying the guy is innocent, but I highly doubt that he is guilty. And of course, a lot of women are going to assume by default, because it's women involved, that, you know, or they probably, most women have been raped at some point, somehow, some way. Maybe when they was a kid or something like that. So that's why women are quick to say it is true. And nobody believed me when I got raped and this and that. My thing is this, though. Why does this happen as soon as I ask for a trade? The very next day, after asking for the trade, somehow 20, 30 women say I was messing with them. This shit didn't happen before the trade. The very next day when I say I wanted a trade, because you got to pay me my guaranteed money. That's what it really boiled down to. These higher ups have power, man. Why did that happen to Aaron Rodgers? Didn't he demand a trade? Funny how that happens, how nothing happens to Aaron Rodgers, but when Watson asked for his trade, the next day, you know, everybody's this and everybody's that. Same thing they did with Tupac and all these other people. These people do not, I'm not a fucking gay guy, but Tupac and Deshaun Watson don't strike me as a motherfucker that has to rape a woman. Or it don't make sense, man. If I can get women, I'm sure they can. They got the money and everything. It's just sad that you got a lot of women who are lying about being raped. Not saying any one of them are, but more than likely they probably are. You know what I'm saying? And if they're not, some have. And it's fucked up, because there has been women who've really been raped. And now it's hard to believe who's lying, who's not. You know what I mean? But my thing is, until a motherfucker's really proven guilty, how can y'all sit there and say that that's what he gets and this and that? But where was your energy when Ben Roethlisberger did what he did? And he was proven guilty. Where was the energy? I didn't hear nothing. It just disappeared, didn't it? Right under the rug. Nobody say nothing. Nobody was on Ben Roethlisberger shit saying this and that. It's just sad, man. It really is, man. A lot of closet motherfuckers is what is really going on. I didn't speak on the Ben Roethlisberger thing, or when I see him on a post or something, I ain't jump on there and say this or that. It's just sad. Y'all don't even know the truth, and y'all just assume that somebody guilty. What if they not? What if that's you and you wasn't guilty and people are saying you are? Then what? I know this, though. The universe usually gives people what they deserve, right? So as of right now, it seems like he's pretty damn innocent, because the universe just gave him $250 million. So it seems like he's pretty fucking innocent, if you ask me. Right now, anyway. We don't know how the shit gonna turn out. But at this point, it seems like the universe knows the truth, and the universe rewards people. Nothing y'all can do about it. You can hate all you want, whatever you want to do, but where was the energy when Ben Roethlisberger did what he did? Y'all same people All of y'all. I don't give a damn what color you are, even black ones. All of y'all. Where's your energy at? You ain't had nothing to say when it was Ben Roethlisberger, right? Where was the energy at for the Green Bay owner? Because I know the higher ups had a hand in this shit. I'm not stupid. I don't look through a sheep's lens. The very next day, after he said I want to trade, the very next day this shit happened. The very next day. They're not even smart enough to even wait a minute. And y'all fall for that, though. Y'all believe that shit. All I know is, if he is guilty, then that's a sad thing. And the truth will always come out if he really is. But if he's not, a lot of y'all should be ashamed of yourselves, man. You don't even know the truth. A lot of y'all just doing that because of what he looks like, or because of what your life looks like. Since your life don't look good, and his life looks better than yours, now you got to bring him down to your level. No different than what people do to you on Facebook every single day. Every single day. Motherfuckers will twist your video. Somebody gonna twist this video and say that I said it was okay to rape women or something. You know what I mean? Just like one of my other videos, somebody claimed that I said that women are gold diggers. I've never said that in any video. I have said that all women like money, which they do. But I also tell men to get with women who like you for you, not just your money. Which proves that I understand that not every woman gets with a man for money. Like, people don't listen to my videos. They just hear a couple things and then they run off and make judgments. And even worse, some of them think I'm talking about me in my video. Think I'm some guy crying on a video because some ex hurt me or something. And half the time, a lot of that shit don't even apply to me when I be talking to. It ain't something that I experienced in life. Like, some of that shit is just something I learned about relationships. It didn't mean I experienced it. Most of the women I was with are not as bad as some of the females that I see, like, and hear about in the world. They wasn't perfect at all, but they not. I would have to say that I've heard and seen a lot worse women, put like that. But anyways, man, I don't know if he's guilty. I don't know if he's not. I highly doubt it, because you got these women on their knees when these guys get off the bus, waiting for it. It's sad, man. And that's why, you know what? I'm not ending this video, because I need to talk to men about when you're successful. This is why I tell y'all, you make sure a woman respects you, not just want to fuck with you, because this is the type of shit that could happen. You know what I mean? I highly doubt 20 women just popped up out the blue, the next day when he wanted a trade, but whatever. Anyways, if you're not careful, this type of shit can happen to you, man. If you're a successful guy and you're trying to be successful, this type of shit can happen to you. That's why it's not cool to just sleep around with anybody. You got to make sure a woman respects you, man. Fuck if a woman like you. Does she respect you? I'd rather deal with a woman that respect me more than a woman that like me. When I say like really want me, she ain't really gotta want me like that. As long as she respect me, she probably still would let me fuck. I'm just being honest. Or you or whoever, right? You wouldn't have to worry about this shit. You know what I mean? What them motherfuckers did was probably got like 20 different people. You talking about billionaires, man. 20 different women all at once. Come on, man. Stop it. It's sad, and that man's life's ruined for life because these motherfuckers promise we're going to get you help in the offensive line, and then you just getting beat to death, your body getting fucked up, and you don't want to deal with it no more. Or now they're mad. Because you're still a slave to them. You're cattle to them. Really, all the players are cattle and slave. It don't matter. Joe Burrow, whoever, it don't matter. To the owner, they just fucking cattle. Now, you do have owners that might care and shit for the most part, but for the most part, you're just a product, man. Just like a job. A job might got love for you. You a worker there and all that, but at the end of the day, they going to pick that job or that company over you. That's a fact. It don't matter what color you are. But I'm talking to the audience. When I say about this color shit, black, white shit, I'm talking to the audience, man. Where was y'all at with Ben Roethlisberger? Where was you at? I guarantee you, some of the same people who saying shit now didn't have shit to say. Nothing. Ooh, creep and this or that. And It's just sad. What if some of y'all women who saying creeping this and that, what if he's innocent? What if the roles was flipped? Your ass would be crying, right? You know that's damn near like murder. Time for murder. So what if a man blame you for murder? One of y'all women who say creep and you ain't got no fucking proof. This is what I mean when I say that when women take up for bad women, it puts y'all in the same category. It makes us men look at you the same as the rest. Because you know deep down in your heart that there's a lot of women out here who are lying about Me Too movement, trying to get bags from men, and you know this. But you're just going to automatically just assume that all those women aren't lying. It's just bullshit, man. Telling y'all men right now, man, this is the kryptonite. The bad females, they are the kryptonite to your life. Because of shit like this. All it takes is one to ruin your whole entire life. Don't mention having a baby with one. You're really done. Because now you're really stuck. You got to deal with this chick for the rest of your life. Because now you got to worry about how she raises your kid. And you got to interact with her. And the sad part about all this is, it's hard to tell who's telling the truth. That's why I have a big problem with the women automatically taking a side for these women, a lot of these women who are lying, and you know they lying. Why is it a big problem? Because what about the people who really are getting raped? Now they might be scared to say something because nobody will believe them, right? And to me, it's not that I don't believe those women, it's the timing of it. As soon as he wants a trade, 20 women come out, you gotta be a fool if you believe that, man. I'm just sorry. I mean, it don't make sense. We're gonna wait till Deshaun Watson gets asked for a trade, then we're gonna come out and say he raped us. That don't make sense. I can see if they were scared and then he got like put in jail for some time or something, then everybody came out or something. But come on, even the Bill Cosby shit too. All since he wanted to buy NBC. This is what these elite do, man. This is their number one tool against men. Either trying to make men sleep with men so they can hold that over your head if you are stupid enough to do it, or they'll try to use women to say you rape women because they know who's not going to believe it. Most people are going to believe that shit, and there's really no way to prove that if it's true or not. How do you really know if somebody really raped somebody or not? How do you really know? Or what was it with the Deshaun Watson shit? I'm not even sure what the fuck it was. Same thing with the Antonio Brown shit. Another massage story, right? Matter of fact, y'all already know I think all this shit is soap opera. So you already know what time it is with me, but I'm going to give it to y'all from y'all perspective because I know y'all believe this shit. I don't. I wouldn't be surprised if Brady and his wife ain't even broke up even. That's probably some bullshit too. I'm telling you, it's a male soap opera, man, to keep y'all entertained. You can't just play football and that's it. You gotta have some storylines and shit. Such and such punched such and such last night in the locker. It's gotta be something, man. That's just how they do it. Deion Sanders did this. Brett Favre did that. Probably all that shit is bullshit. And y'all be falling for him talking about it. Bringing light to the NFL. Skip and Shannon arguing. Probably ain't arguing at all. It's probably all this fucking set up from the very jump. We got our ratings are down. Let's start a big argument. Now everybody talking about Skip and Shannon arguing. This is what they do, man. But hey, I mean, you see the world from your lens. I can't change that, man. I just pretty much know what to look for, and I listen to my spirit. When my spirit tells me certain things. And one of the things my spirit tells me is Shannon and Skip don't be arguing. They just act like they arguing for the ratings. That's just how I see it. How you arguing like that? They probably would have been like, you know what? I don't even want to do this show no more. Let's cancel this shit or whatever, right? I ain't buying that shit, man. They be arguing on purpose, just like the rest of the fucking sports shows and shit. But whatever, man. If you a woman and you want to believe that he's guilty, go ahead, judge. But remember, man, thou shalt not bear false witness. You don't know. You don't know. That's like me accusing somebody of molesting somebody and he might be innocent. How do I really know? Like, it's not my place to say that shit because I could be putting somebody in jail forever and this person might be innocent. But if the roles was flipped and you was innocent, you would understand then. I bet you that. But anyways, obviously the universe rewarded him, so I don't know. I kind of doubt that he's guilty. Guess we'll find out in the end, huh? I don't think so, because the timing of it. That's the thing. If it happened just, out of some type of certain way, that's one thing. But after I ask for the trade and I'm not going to play for you, that right there is all I need to know. We know how they get down. Most of these elite owners are coming from slave owners, man. Or people own slaves and shit. This is why you have a lot of rich people and you have a lot of poor people the same color, because everybody didn't want slavery, remember? All the rich families of the world definitely had, I'm talking about the real rich families of the world. Not somebody that, they just somehow they got some product or some shit, they became rich, like maybe Grant Cardone or something. Not them. I'm talking about the real rich families of the world. All of them had slaves. They had to. That's the only way they had. That's how they got up where they at. They above everybody. It's ridiculous, man. But y'all gonna believe them. And then what else gets me is y'all always talk about the higher ups, the Illuminati, and how much you don't like them, but yet you fall for every trap they set. Every time they set something out, you the first one that's like, yeah, he's guilty. You don't even know what's going on. Maybe the Illuminati pissed at Deshaun Watson. Or should I say a person who is involved with him, the owner of the Texans. Whatever, man. Believe what y'all want, man. At the end of the day, it looked like the universe made shit right, though. So y'all can keep judging and, living your life pissed off and all this other bullshit. You ain't got no proof at all. What if that's one of your sons? Since all you women, he's a creep, this and that. What if that's one of your sons and he's innocent? Matter of fact, if it was one of your sons, you wouldn't even believe that he was. And he could be guilty, and you still be like, no, not my son. That's why a lot of parents, when their kids get in trouble in school, they be the first one to say that their kids ain't doing shit. And their kids be the main one doing shit. If I have a kid, I'm always going to look at them first and make sure and see that they ain't on that, make sure that they aren't, I'm always going to make sure that they really are innocent first before I just say they innocent and then just let my kid get away with shit. And that next thing I know, they a criminal and shit. Because I didn't understand that, yeah, maybe my kid is doing this or that. Maybe my kid is having sex. You know what I mean? Motherfuckers don't want to do that. That's not the conversation they want to have. So instead they ignore it, and next thing you know, the kid pregnant or some shit. Not me. Not me. I'm never going to say my kid never will do this or that. Because I'm no fool. I know what time it is with teenagers and shit. So I'm always going to start talking to them about shit that I know that they're going to get involved in or might be getting involved in. So I'm going to talk to them about it. And if they don't listen, that's on them. But at least I talk to them first. I'm not going to say, well, not my kid. My kid's so good. And my daughter's a virgin. And my son, nah, fuck all that. Once they get a certain age, I got to start wondering. Oh, the teacher said you was bad in school. Let me analyze this for a while. Let me see. Maybe you was, maybe you wasn't. It ain't going to be, well, she's just picking on my kid. She's racist or whatever. Nah. I need to make sure that my kid is innocent. And y'all don't know if dude's innocent. That's the issue. I don't know if he's innocent or guilty. I'm not saying he's either one. But the timing of it makes my spirit, once I heard and then I found out, damn, the next day, my spirit instantly told me, the higher up in the Texas organization pulling strings. I don't think it's the NFL because they probably would have never let him back. They'd have blackballed him. So it's got to be the Texans. All it takes is an owner of the Texans. Well, I don't want to pay him this $200 million. And he don't want to play for me. I got him. Watch this. That's all they got to do. Just like if you rebel against the Illuminati, if you're in the Illuminati. Oh, okay. You don't want to listen to Kanye? Watch this. They did it to Kanye. Oh, you want to talk and expose us, Kanye? Watch this. They show you how much power they got. Y'all still act like this is a boogeyman that does not exist. That's what y'all act like, man. No, the Illuminati, they don't exist. Okay, man. Believe what you want, bro. Obviously, you must not be that in tune with God, because if you was, you would know that there's some shit going on with the higher-ups. They're in that position because they worship Satan. Plain and simple. They literally worship Satan. Literally. Why do you think a rich man's chance of making it into heaven is like fitting a fucking big-ass cow through the eye of a damn needle, man? Because more than likely, if you really want to be a rich man, you're probably going to have to sell out to them motherfuckers, man. That's just facts. Or you're going to have to steal and take from people and shit on people. Their God is saved, man. Plain and simple. Plain and simple, man. A lot of them might act like they like Jesus or whatever you want to call his name. I don't know his real name. Whatever you want to call Jesus and God, I don't know their names. I'm not getting into arguing, and I ain't got time for that. But you know what I'm talking about. That's not who they really worship, man. That's not their God, man. And they aren't the real Jews either, by the way. They got y'all believing they the real Jews and they worship Jesus and all, or they believe in Jesus and all that, and it's the opposite. Their God is Lucifer, man. I ain't making this shit up. I know y'all laughing. Some of y'all gonna see this and laugh and all that. Go ahead, man. But more babies will be sacrificed and killed, and people will be killed and sacrificed, such and such. Drunk, bleached, Paul Walker ran his red car into the tree, all this and all that. Whatever, man. That's why they are who they are now, because none of y'all believe it. All of y'all are laughing like it's some boogeyman that does not exist. Rest in peace, Paul Walker. Soon and funny how Paul Walker decided, I'm going to start going to church and shit now. Nope. You ain't getting your soul back, Paul Walker. He died in a car wreck. Something mysteriously happened to his red car. And then we're going to make a mockery of it by putting Brian in the fucking car on Family Guy and let his red car run into a tree. And we're going to do the same thing with Kobe, too. Make the airplane crash on a cartoon, and then Kobe getting that airplane. Oh, you want to sue Black Mamba, huh, Kobe? The pharmaceuticals, huh? Oh, that's what you want to do? Watch this. See, it's the higher ups. That's what y'all not getting, man. The moment Kobe's suing them for my Black Mamba name, the pharmaceutical, the company, that big ass company. Oh, really, Kobe? Watch this. Shit's sickening, man. Let's not forget about Nipsey. Nipsey going to make a documentary about Dr. Sebi to expose that we don't really need medicine and shit. That there's cures for everything without medicine. You want to do that, Nipsey? All right, we got you. Watch this. Oh, Tupac, you want to bring people together and bring them to the White House all